Hi, and thank you for jumping onto this short presentation this evening around our Healthy Living program. My name is Sophie Mills and I'm an independent consultant and an area manager with Arbonne. And this evening, my job is really to share a little bit more about what the Healthy Living program is, what's involved, why you may want to look at doing it, and if you do, what are the steps to go from there. The Healthy Living program has been designed by our community as a way to invest in yourself and your health and well-being. So whether you're interested in weight management, a little bit more energy, sleeping better, better hair and skin, better digestion, if you're feeling a bit bloated, hormonal, whatever it may be, the Healthy Living program may be a fit for you. So as you go through the next few slides, hopefully you get a little bit more information about the program, and at the end of this brief presentation, be able to go back to the independent consultant that asked you to have a look at this and decide if it's something you'd like to do, and they can help you get you started. So I'm really excited to share a little bit about the Healthy Living program. A bit about my background as why I find it so great is that I come from a health and fitness background, being a personal trainer for over 16 years, and actually training personal trainers over that time as well. So for me, I also sit on a board in New Zealand that governs the exercise industry, and I've never really been able to find programs that weren't a diet or that weren't so structured that somebody couldn't fit it into their day-to-day life. And Healthy Living is about being a part of the community and stuff that actually fits into your day-to-day habits and creates a better habit for you. So is the Healthy Living community that we have for you? We're all passionate about helping others to improve the quality of their life, their health and their wellness. And we want to be able to offer you some simple ways that you can do that through eating, so that you can start to make some positive changes in your health and actually in your family's health as well. So the great thing that I love about this program is that my kids can be a part of this as well. I have 3 children, one is lactose intolerant and one is nut and egg anaphylactic, and we can all be a part of this day-to-day Healthy Living program as well. So as I said before, if you're wanting more energy or vitality, if you're actually just wanting to be a happier and healthier version of yourself, whether you're wanting to manage your weight, incorporate some simple healthy habits and options into your daily life, whether you're wanting to be able to just actually identify which foods make you feel better and which support you and which don't, because often you'll find that there are certain foods that you're eating without even realizing are causing you to feel bloated, or causing you to feel tired, or tend to give you those sugar spikes and drops, whether you like to reducing cravings and just to reset your metabolism to get started again, or actually if you just like to learn some new ways of living and be supported by some great people that are really like-minded, then this Healthy Living community is certainly for you. So how the program works, we actually base the Healthy Living program around 5 key principles, and these are really simple, basic ways of life. The first one is healthy, clean eating. So by clean eating, it's eating foods that aren't over-processed, that aren't not in their or in more refined ways. Increasing our nutrient intake. So often when we're eating our meals every day, and we may be somebody that eats 3 or 4 meals a day, when we're eating those meals, what actually is the nutrient content of what we're digesting? Are they highly processed? Are they high in sugar? Are they what I call cotton wool meals, in that there isn't a lot of really good nutrients in that for the calories that you're putting into your body? The third principle the program works around is eliminating acidic, allergenic and addictive foods. So by this, in a nutshell, and you'll learn more through the program, allergenic foods are often foods that have over the time tended to cause allergies or sensations in our body that aren't normal. So gluten, dairy, wheat are really good examples of that. We tend to be more bloated. The toxins aren't being able to be eliminated from our body as well as they could be. Addictive foods, obviously caffeine, alcohol, sugar, foods that when we eat our body would like more of as well. And also to eliminate acidic foods. So our body is designed to actually be at quite a neutral state, but what happens is we tend to feed ourselves with highly acidic or alkalinic foods, and our body becomes out of whack essentially. The fourth is to balance our blood sugars, and most of us have gone through those periods where either at first thing in the morning or around about 3 or 4 in the afternoon you have these real slumps in our day. and that's often exacerbated by what we're feeding our body or not feeding our body. And then the fifth one is the support of our elimination organs. And actually, I think this is one of, for me personally, the key things. Our body is designed as a well-oiled machine from the day that we're born. And as we grow and we develop, things slowly don't start to function quite as well, a bit like a bathtub that starts to get a bit blocked up and the pipes and drains don't work quite as well as they could until the bathtub potentially overflows. So elimination organs, specifically our kidneys, our liver, and our gastrointestinal tract, are designed to eliminate those toxins from our body, but over time we don't become as effective at doing that. So one of the programs is that the keys of our program is it resets the body to get things going again. And ironically, when you start to actually get your elimination organs working better, invariably what happens is weight tends to change. So if you're finding that your weight isn't perhaps where you'd like it to be, it can drop. Bloating's reduced. Those that who are very windy or who have tummy pains a lot, those things tend to reduce. Our skin, our hair, it's amazing what can actually happen when suddenly that bathtub and those pipes are cleaned out and the water actually starts to flow really nicely again. So what do you get over the Healthy Living programs? The Healthy Living program is based over a 30-day or a calendar month period. The first week of that, and we always start on the first of the month, but the first week of that is 7 days of education and preparation. So preparing yourself to get ready. Does your pantry have the right foods? Have you gone through the first week's recipes and shopping lists and you know what you're doing? Have you got yourself ready for actually your day-to-day, how it's going to work, what it's going to look like, and are the family all involved as well? It's not hard, but it's just really good sometimes when you're starting something new to be able to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Then we start with our 28 days of clean eating, and this incorporates the Arbonne nutrition products, which I'll touch on really briefly in a minute, which are all vegan, dairy-free, and formulated without GMO ingredients. You then, at the start of this period, also get access to our private Facebook group, where you'll get that community support, where you're educated each day around different bits and pieces. You can ask questions. Also within this Facebook group is where not only you're getting that motivation and that inspiration daily from the team, but you'll find your weekly meal plans for your dinners. So you'll get your 6 main meal recipes a week. You can choose to use all or some of them. The shopping lists that go along with those recipes and the recipes themselves. There's also snack and breakfast and smoothie options as well to help you go through that period. So you can choose to have smoothies for your breakfast and lunch or your breakfast, and you can get some really great ideas around that. You can contact obviously your consultant for details on the entry into the program and what you need to do to purchase the products to get you started on that. And obviously you're going to be supported by the independent consultant that asks you to have listened to this evening as you go through that program as well. Several things that this program isn't. This is not a diet based on calorie restriction, juices, shakes, and fasting. This is a healthy eating program that is designed to be maintained. So you shouldn't get to the end of the 30 days thinking, oh my God, I just need to start eating everything again. And often what then happens is that those changes kind of go backwards. It's been put together by Arbonne independent consultants. It's not endorsed by Arbonne International, but by the group of independent consultants that have put this program together. And it's certainly not nutritional and professional advice, nor is it medical advice. So if you have any current medical problems, we'd ask that you go and speak to your medical practitioner before you begin the program as well. And your consultant can guide you around that. The great thing is that within the program, you're going to start to learn to have some new recipes that you can utilize. Some great ideas for what you can do for breakfast. I don't know about some of you, but certainly for me, the idea of having a drink for my breakfast never really appealed to me. But the ideas and the recipes of the smoothies, and actually to have a smoothie bowl has been fantastic. And my kids all join in the mornings. And we've now created our green monster smoothie for breakfast. So there are great ideas that you can incorporate into that. Being able to take some of those allergens out of our diet but replace it with other things has been fantastic, and I've learned amazing recipes certainly to be using with my lactose intolerant son and my egg and nut anaphylactic son as well. So it's been really great learning as well, and you're going to have lots of fun. There are competitions. We get you to take photos along the way, and you can involve yourself as much as or as little as you want to. So the Arbonne nutrition that I touched on before as part of starting the 30-day to healthy living program that your consultant can explain to you a little bit better, you need to purchase the Arbonne nutrition set that gets you started. Now, that is designed out of vegan certified, no animal ingredient products. They're all gluten-free. They are low glycemic index shake powders, kosher certified. All of our products are standardized plant extracts. There are no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners in our products. No cholesterol or trans fats, high fructose corn syrups, and no GMOs. Within the pack that you get, you can choose the protein shake or the meal replacement in 2 great flavors of vanilla and chocolate. You'll also get your daily fiber, which is essentially like a prebiotic, so it really gets the body starting to be able to work to process that gut flora and fauna more effectively in the body. You'll get 2 boxes of our amazing herbal teas. Now, these herbal teas are a fantastic body cleanse. By body cleanse, actually a detox for your digestive system, so your liver, your kidneys, and your gastrointestinals, like we were talking about before, with a blend of fennel seed, licorice, peppermint tea, and a variety of other really great herbs to work with that. And then also you get 2 boxes of Fistix. These are one of the most popular products within the range, and they're actually really great to help people start to wean themselves off caffeine. So if you're somebody that I used to be, that has a coffee machine at home, would have 3 or 4 coffees before they even started the day, and coffee bean being highly acidic in the gut, this is a really great way to slowly start to introduce that little caffeine kick in the morning, but also my guarana, the ginseng, the B vitamins, over a really slow release during the day, rather than traditional energy drinks that are really up and down. They are actually great with the herbal tea in the morning if you like that hot alternative instead of your tea or coffee. Then you also get to choose either the Arbonne 7-Day Cleanse or the greens as one of the products as well. The greens is great to add into your smoothies or Fistix, and it gives you all of your reds, your greens, your blues, and your purples. So all of those minerals and vitamins are getting into your system straight away. Alternatively, you may choose to do the 7-Day Cleanse. This is a really great way to kickstart your healthy living program in those first 7 days. And this is a really slow, gentle detox of the body that you mix up and you drink slowly over the day for those 7 days prior. And that's fantastic in a lemon and ginger flavor. So like I said, your independent consultant can explain a little bit more about what's going to suit you to get started. What we found is such a mix of feedback positively about our current programs. People love the community that we have. They love the education that they get through the program, because when you're doing something new, understanding why you're doing it is such a massive part of actually it becoming a habit. People who come on the program without intending to lose weight, but have found that actually they've lost weight through the program. My last one was my favorite. I didn't want it to end. Salmon patties, herb mashed avocado. I lost 6 kilos and 2 to 2.5 centimeters off my bust, waist, and hips, and 1.5 centimeters off my thighs and biceps. Feeling great. I found my waist again. So again, your body is going to change as you suddenly start to change your habits of eating. I originally joined to increase my energy levels, which occurred within days, but other advantages included a body reshape and healthier hair and skin. We are now eating so much better as a whole family and actually enjoying it. Thankfully, it doesn't begin to cover it. So again, this is something that your whole family can do as well. So that's just a little bit of the feedback. Again, you can speak to your consultant about some more testimonials. So we'd love you to join our next Healthy Living program. From here, you can ask your independent consultant for a little bit more information about start dates. I'll show those to you briefly in a minute. You can speak to your consultant also about information on how to purchase your nutrition pack to get started. And then after you've purchased that nutrition pack, your consultant will be able to add you to our private Facebook group page, and your journey is going to begin. So the June Healthy Living program begins on the 1st of June as our education week, and then the clean eating begins on the 8th of June. Our Facebook group opens on Tuesday the 15th of May, and the registrations for that program close on the dot at 10 p.m. on Thursday the 31st of May. So get in quickly, get yourself registered, set up, buy your product so that your consultant can add you to our Facebook group. And we look forward to seeing you very soon on our next Healthy Living program. Thank you for listening.